Hi! Ow, my knee just cracked. Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. This isn't gonna be like a video I normally film. I've just been struggling a lot. I feel really disconnected from you guys. I just wanted to check in with you. I just want to open up about some stuff I'm dealing with. I got myself a coffee, pour yourself one, maybe cook a meal while you're listening to this, go on a walk, plug in your headphones, do some stretching, clean your house. It's gonna be more podcasty style. A little chit chat, let's go. It's gonna be a hybrid Q&A to kind of keep me aligned with the point I need to get across and just answer some things. I have an announcement at the end because I actually filmed this before. Every time I do something like that, I film and I just cry and I didn't really get my point across. But it was very therapeutic. Cue me breaking down, crying on the internet, really eating away at me. I kind of hate working out a lot right now. I guess there's a feeling like it's not a, oh, Keltie, take time off. It's weird anxiety. So much I want to do. Maybe you don't feel so alone. Yes, I just need to get my points across, and I actually had like an aha moment, kind of what I need to do, but I just wanted to step back and open up. First, I'll do one Q&A and then talk a bit more about the stuff I'm struggling with. This is appropriate. How's your mental health right now? Crappy. It's not good. But I actually read this quote the other day and I'm going to pull it up because I think it resonates for all of us. Are you happy? In all honesty, no, but I'm curious. I'm curious in my sadness and I'm curious in my joy. I'm ever seeking, ever feeling. I'm awe of the beautiful moments life gives us, and I'm awe of the difficult ones. I'm transfixed by grief, by growth. It is also stunning, so rich, and I will never convince myself that I cannot be somber, cannot be hurt, cannot be overjoyed. I want to feel it all. I don't want to cover it up or numb it. So no, I'm not happy. I'm open. I wouldn't have it any other way. That has a whole new context in this year. I feel in a constant, I think we're all kind of bipolar right now. Not to tread lightly on that. I think actually if a lot of us went and sought help, and I'm not a therapist, but I think we would actually all show signs of things like bipolar. Like I know I'm naturally always on the mania side. I tend to lean into like OCD, ADD. That's for a whole nother video. But I find myself going through extreme depressive episodes right now. One moment I'll be insanely depressive and then insane mania just because of the pandemic. But at least I'm like aware of it now, and I'm really focusing on simplifying things and what I want to do and cutting out the noise and setting up boundaries like crazy. Otherwise I'll just go insane. And that's what kind of made me have this aha moment of what I'm struggling with. I guess the biggest thing I'm struggling with is January 2020. I felt I finally found like my purpose. Like I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. I love creating videos. I remember the videos that inspired me, but I was just kind of more of like, I had this video that blew up. People like that kind of content. I kind of like making that content, keep making like challenges, and I love my challenges, not getting me wrong, but then I was kind of like, bigger picture, what videos really fuel me? And I kind of had this idea. COVID happened, every single idea I had thrown out the window. When COVID happened, everyone went online, so it did not slow down. It just got like, I was like, this challenge, at-home workout, and it was a hamster wheel, and I just had no chance to slow down. Just because I actually had some videos pre-filmed and stuff, I had the last week off, and I hit a breaking point in the gym. I went to pick up a weight, and I was like, I don't care. I don't care. Put it down and just like walked into the yoga room and stretched, and I was like, don't care about lifting weights, don't care about being strong. And I was just lifting weights and just like stopped after 2 minutes because I just don't care. Is anyone at that place? I'm like, why? What am I even training for? I keep training for this event or this challenge I'm gonna do, and it just keeps getting canceled, and like I'm sick of at-home programs. Don't care about anything. Then I just went and did a bunch of handstands and splits, and that was fun. I still find that so much fun. I still find moving my body fun, going on walks, getting outside. I love movement, and that's always what I want my channel to be. But like the actual like training towards a goal is so hard right now. So long it's been, I'm working towards my Olympic training series, and this might not make sense to you guys, but I think we all have had these ideas. At least for me, it was always, okay, next month the gyms will reopen. I'll do my ballet training one. I will do my gymnastics training. I will do this. And I have this online software I use to like organize everything, because if you haven't noticed by my chaotic energy, I'm not naturally organized. I just kept like pushing it back. Can't do it in October, okay, we'll do it in November. In that moment, everything hit that I'm like, oh, they're just never gonna happen. They will, but I just had this like final like acceptance, which is crazy. It took me like 10 months. I just can't have them on the to-do list. And it was just like, oh, for so many years I've had these series planned and these goals planned. I've been working for it, but I was no longer even motivated because it wasn't like I was working for October October 12th, it was like, oh, I'm working for hopefully in 3 weeks, could be 6. And it's hard to pace yourself. And I think we all feel that in fitness, finance, school, friendships, relationships, whatever it is. I just didn't know what video to even put on next. And just was like, felt like I was just staring into the abyss, and like that I was serving no purpose for myself, for anyone. And I felt really lost and defeated in that moment. So then I had like 3 days of just being a negative Nancy and just crying a lot. Good old tis the panorama we're in. Let's answer some more questions. Keep this lighthearted and fun for you guys. I don't think you guys need to see me cry on the internet. Do you actually like Athletic Greens? I want to try them, but I'm not sure. This one isn't sponsored by them. Genuinely love the product. I get so many DMs about supplements. So many. And like the only thing I've take is like I drink 4 Sigmatic every night. They haven't sponsored a video in forever. I don't even use my own code. I buy it at the store because I'm lazy. I genuinely love it. It's just a mushroom tea I have at night, and I have 4 Athletic Greens every day. It's just extra nutrients, and I don't take any other supplements. Do you know the word legume? Oh, I asked my boyfriend how to pronounce this yesterday. It's actually my favorite word. There's not a word in the English dictionary for it, but it's one of my favorite words on earth. Aside from fika, which is pretty much what we're having. Coffee and a sweet with friends. Perfect time to have a little bite of a seed. Oh. Great big piece. It was ripped off. It's good. This is not a mukbang. You guys don't need to see me eat. And also my best friend has that phobia if you hear people chew. Like she literally will implode. So I try to limit chewing on the channel because I know my best friend watches my videos. But legume, it means the perfect amount, just enough. Like a salty sweet, just the perfect amount of salty and perfect amount of sweet. Just enough. Not excessive, not too minimal, just the perfect amount of everything in a beautiful way. Do you feel happier living in Vancouver than you did in Toronto? If so, why? Yeah, 100 times better. I don't know if Vancouver is forever. I absolutely love it. I'm falling in love with it. But the real reason I moved out of Toronto, there's multiple, but it was closing down. There's no nature. None of my best friends or family are there. And when I was going 5 months without like hugging a human or having any social interaction, I was getting to a really, really, really dark place. I had wrung all my healthy coping mechanisms dry, and I was turning to, let's just say I wasn't proud of myself. I think we all just needed to be closer to loved ones, and this was the best option for me. Let's go a happy wife. My boyfriend makes fun of this style. You have to explain these socks over leggings combo. So like whenever I wear like high socks over my leggings, I don't know, I think it's cute because it reminds me of like the retro leg warmers. He doesn't think it's cute. He calls you out on it every time. Upon reflection, socks over leggings is a weird look, but the socks, high socks, shorts and skirts and shoes, you can never steal that from me. How are you doing with your long distance relationship with your BF? Can you see him? No, so we just hit 10 months since we've seen each other. It's really hard. We've always done long distance. Our relationship started there, so we do have a lot of like a good system. Of course, I was very used to every 3 to 6 weeks going and spending like a full week or 2 weeks with him. Russia is completely closed off to Canada. There's no way in and out. I've tried everything. You just never know what someone else is going through. I try to remind myself that. You guys don't see it. Like I'd say every 3 days I find some way of like, oh, if I do this and pay this and that, I can get into Russia. And then I'm told, no, you can't do that. And it's kind of like get your hopes up crushed time and time and time again. As soon as borders allow us, I'm going. Whatever it takes to see him and just reunite with him. If I have to isolate for 6 weeks in a hotel, take 100, like however much money, I'll make sure I don't put anyone in jeopardy, but it's like no tourism to it. I don't need to see a city. I just want to hug my boyfriend. That's really all I want. Yeah, it's actually insane how many eye-opening couples have been. So if you're someone like that, I feel for you. I think the pandemic, we see the front of all the damage is done, but there's so many subgroups that we don't even know exist. Like I know I've told a lot of people my story and people didn't even realize that couples can't be reunited. Like there's a lot of things, so I'm sure there's a lot that I'm not aware of. So this might actually transition perfectly into what I've really been struggling with. I'm gonna read another quote. Wow, this video is so all over the place. That's why I was like, just sit down, put this in the background, let's have a chit chat of how depressed I feel, but moments of mania. I also think I found a therapist. It's been a long time. I've been struggling, but I think I found someone, so I got a consultation coming up. It's great. She can tell me I'm crazy. I was listening to a podcast with Michael Phelps on Tim Ferriss, and it says, do more things that feel like you. And it was like, on that same day. I don't know if the universe gives you signs or you subconsciously know something, so you look for signs. Either way, I was watching a John Olsen video because I've been watching all of his old videos when he's like in the airport traveling because I miss traveling so much. And from a complete fluke, he recommended this one Casey Neistat video. And I went and watched it, and it was one of like the first 2 videos I ever saw of Casey Neistat that I watched 5 or 6 years ago that inspired me to start a YouTube channel. And it was like, oh yeah, this is why you started. oh yeah, that was it. That was it. And so it was kind of like a reminder of like what just fuels me on my YouTube channel. And I think a lot of people are feeling this, a loss of purpose, not just YouTubers. I think we just consume a lot of YouTube, so we see it. I'm assuming if you're watching this on YouTube, you consume a lot of YouTube. I consume a lot of YouTube. But I think our purpose isn't as clear as before. So I had to step back and really find like the base of it and then go from there. And I'm happy how I was able to pivot when COVID happened and I was able to still do my channel and still pay my bills, and I'm so thankful. But I think I just kept pivoting 360, that I just like turned up in the wrong place. By post-career, I was really lost. I was not a good version of myself. I was really scared. I was really timid, put myself into bad relationships. I just did not live a life I wanted to live. I felt scared. I just didn't go for things. Then through many series of things and finding YouTube, finding film and making videos and just like traveling, exploring, moving out on my own, I started to realize I got my lust of life back. And like that lust of life is what I wanted to make videos of. Like me just exploring. Like I love fitness challenges because they give you an obstacle that you have to overcome, or you find something you've always wanted to do and you just do it. You don't be like, oh, I'd like to do spin classes with this and I've always wanted to do a handstand with this. You're like, no, I want to do a handstand. I'm gonna go do a handstand. And that was kind of the premise of my channel. And I think my channel is still that, but my big challenges, and I think we all know the ones. I think my yoga challenge, my Olympic stretching, the ones, and I think it resonates with you guys that like that's the video I wanted to make. And it's all the other videos. They're good. I like them. I think you guys enjoy them, but I've just always wanted to create the video for me, for you guys, of like finding joy in the simple things in your day-to-day life. That thing you've always wanted to do, something just popped into your head, whatever it was. Remember that. You go and do it. Just having a lust for life, and it's really hard to have a lust for life right now. But I just wanted to create my own kind of vlog video of that mission. I'm going to talk more about where my channel is going in a second. We're going to jump back into some more Q&As. Are you going to do a Gymshark haul on the new Gymshark items dropping this month? This just dropped. They're always like, look at this level of fuzz. Look at this. Oh my god. Link as per usual down below if you want to get it. In my next video I'll show like I wore a ton of outfits, so you'll be able to see a bunch, and I posted some stuff on my Instagram. How do you figure out if a clothing brand is sustainable? So I thought about this question a lot. I'm going to just throw out a different idea. It's really good to be research where the product is from, where the manufacturer is from, where the material is, and that's why it's so confusing. Like you have to know the material, all the supply chain that leads up to it, the manufacturer of the materials, then the manufacturing of the materials into the product, the shipping. It is really hard to find like how sustainable something is. So do your research best you can, find out what materials, but maybe focus a little less on the brands. I think the best thing we can do is focus on being sustainable within our own clothing purchases. And I just don't think you should feel such a guilt if you're not perfectly sustainable every single thing you want. Down the road I hope everything's like this, but I think invest in pieces, create your own style, invest in quality material. So think like 100% organic cotton, cashmere, a good silk. I know like those aren't all perfect, but those materials that you get the one, I hate to say it because someone's gonna come, it's leather or whatever, buy the one really nice purse, save up for it, have this timeless purse that you have for 10 years versus just like constantly buying the new sustainable purse. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm like, is it that sustainable if you're constantly buying new? Just because it's the new sustainable? Just for yourself, maybe look into the research best you can, all the different stages, but also maybe look into like how can you invest in pieces that stay in your closet for a long time so you don't have to just keep purchasing. Why I kind of made this video, I hated working out. I hated, I just was like burnt out. I was like, there's no point. I was just all over the place. I think we all felt that. But where this video is so long, oh my god, I might just trash this whole thing. Just kidding. I just never want to waste your guys' time. I want you to enjoy, but I've always wanted to do a vlog series, and I started to do one last year and everything shut down. And I know vlogs get a bad rap, but I'm going to call it the vlog. I hope you guys trust me. I'm really excited for this. I have a vision. I've had it for forever, and I've been working on it a lot behind the scenes of what it will look like. And the questions you guys all ask me, things like healthy relationship with food, how I cook my food, my curated closet, my skincare, my hair care, how I work out, the behind the scenes of my challenges, like when I do a big gymnastic stretching, like the everyday, how I look, like I can't put it into words, but I have it in my soul, and I've had it there for so long, and I've just always been scared for whatever reason. Like it's not 1,000 sit-ups in a day and like that. It's something different, and it's a really big passion project, and I don't know why I've been so scared to do it. Everything you like about my channel is going to be there. I'm still going to be doing my challenges, but you know, there will be 30, 60 day challenges, and it's my in-between. I'm going to start kind of a new series. You'll start to see it come up in the next few weeks. You'll know it when you see it, and I hope you guys trust me, and I know it's going to be a little different, but you guys may not even notice it's different, but I'm really excited where this channel is going, and I just hope at at the end of the day, my videos bring a little joy into your life. That thing we talked about, that thing, you know, that one that's always sitting back there, like, oh, I would like to do a splits or handstand, or I should text that guy, or I should just try this food, or I should move or apply for this. That thing, the first one pop in your head, write it down and do something today that gets you just a little closer, whatever that is. And I just hope my videos do that and just remind you to find the lust for life, whether it's just simply having a little bite of cinnamon bun with a friend or buying a ticket to Barcelona and everywhere in between. I think fitness and food is a beautiful way to show that, and then there's a lot of other things. So here's just something exciting, and I'm excited to have this journey along with you guys, and thank you for being here even up to this point of allowing me to make YouTube videos and allowing me to hopefully make the YouTube videos I really want to make. Let's do this. I'm gonna go finish the cinnamon bun. I'm also actually sweating because this is completely for aesthetic. I am burning. Hope you guys have a great day. Go pet a dog. Love you guys. Bye.